Now, around the world, the impact of the coronavirus pandemic has been, has reverberated and affected, several industries and different things. Joining us virtually this morning to talk to us about something special that Union Bank is doing is Ngozi Akinyele, who is the head of strategic brand management of the bank. And specifically, she's here to talk to us about the UnionRise challenge. And, of course, there's a lot that is being done by different organizations. And let's just establish our contact with her first, and then we'll go down to the questions. Hi, Ngozi, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Good morning. Good morning, Yomi.
Good morning. Good to see you. And I hope we hope that you're coping with going back to work and all of that. But it looks like you're still working from home.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm still working from home. This call is part of work. So thank you for having me with you.
All right. So let's get straight to it. Now, it's interesting to see that quite a number of the private sector in Nigeria has risen to this challenge of, responding to the coronavirus pandemic in different ways. And talk to us about your views about what has been done and what Union Bank has also done as well.
Thanks. I mean, here's how I look at it. If there was ever a situation that called for a concerted effort, it's definitely a pandemic, such as this. There's no community or sector that hasn't been impacted. So right from the onset in Nigeria here, with the experience of the economies in the Americas, in Asia and in Europe, it was clear we weren't just faced with a medical crisis, right? But one that also had far-reaching socioeconomic effects. And so it was pretty clear that as corporates and even individuals, we all had to step up to support the governments at the state and federal levels, to boost food security, to support healthcare, increase sensitization of the public and tighten security. At Union Bank, our response was multi-pronged. We made a $250 million donation to the private sector coalition against COVID-19. We also made a donation of 50 million naira into a $500,000 fund by 54 Gene. 54 Gene is an African genomics research and development company that has been working, collaborating with the NCDC, particularly in the area of research and testing. We also made a donation in the area of food security to the Lagos State COVID-19 emergency food response program, which was set up, to support low-income families that were impacted by, the statewide restrictions on movements at the onset. And several of these donations, met with positive responses and feedback from the public for the entire banking industry and also for Union Bank. But we then wondered what more we could do, as a bank. We say we are the enabler of the 99%, which means the average Nigerian. And if you follow our messaging, we consistently speak to the themes of hope and optimism and just having a positive outlook, which is why we say don't be an Uncle Thomas, because we constantly want to speak to that mindset of hope and optimism. And so we decided to act on that message, to back up what we were saying, by finding everyday Nigerians, who had imbibed that positive mindset, individuals, volunteer groups, and small businesses whose efforts, may have gone unnoticed, but are making tremendous efforts, to better their lives as well as the lives of others around them in these challenging times. That was the thinking that went into birthing the UnionRise challenge.
Now, talk to us about the UnionRise challenge. Now, we don't have that much time, but let's just go to the UnionRise challenge and then what Union Bank has done, because I'm seeing it on social media, and I'm sure there's a lot of people who have questions as well.
So the UnionRise Challenge really is set up to shine the spotlight on everyday, people, groups and businesses who are doing all they can to thrive in the current times that we're in. Because the tenacity of the average Nigerian is a topic that can be studied, in school as a course. So if you're a business that has, started something new, just found new ways to explore the new opportunities that the entire situation presents, or you've pivoted your existing business, to survive, or you've started a community outreach as an individual or as a group of people, or you're just finding ways to bring joy and laughter to people all around you. We're asking for these individuals and groups, to send us their stories and tell us what they're doing to rise. So throughout the month of June, starting from the 1st of June, we're selecting 10 of the top most inspiring stories to share and to reward every week. The top 10 entries receive 250,000 naira from Union Bank to support the work that they're doing. So the UnionRise Challenge really is one more way that we're acting on our message of hope and supporting these everyday heroes.
I love this messaging. I love the fact that you're supporting businesses, especially during this coronavirus pandemic that's affecting small businesses especially. Now, I know there's been a lot of responses already online, so let's not even talk about that, but let's talk about people who would like to enter this challenge at this time. Is this still open, and can people enter now?
Yeah, absolutely. It's on throughout the month of June, and we even have a surprise coming up at the end of June. So if you're an individual, you're a group, and you think you've done something innovative and inspiring within this period, it's still open. You can share your stories with us. Simply make a short video, not longer than 60 seconds, or post a picture with a detailed caption of that story, telling us how you've discovered new passions or impacted the lives of those around you. Post it on your Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter feed using the hashtag UnionRise Challenge. Tag at Union Bank NG. Tag your friends as well. And then if you want more information, you can visit our website, www.unionbankng.com// the Rise Challenge, to find out more about the challenge.
That's amazing. So let's just go over these details once again. You stand a chance to win 250,000 naira, courtesy of Union Bank. You can upload a short video, which is just about 60 seconds long, or post a photograph of yourself with a detailed caption of your personal story and what you discovered about new passions and how you were impacted during this period. And if you want more information, you can go to unionbankng.com// the Rise Challenge, and get more information from there. Wow, that's absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. And follow Union Bank at UnionBank_NG on Twitter. At Union Bank NG on Instagram as well, right?
Yeah.
So any final words to
absolutely.
Businesses out there to encourage them?
I've just been, personally uplifted and just intrigued by the level of resourcefulness and creativity of the average Nigerian in these times. It's amazing the kinds of entries we've received from all across the country. So we look forward to hearing more and really spreading that message of hope and optimism with your stories. So please send your stories to us, and we'll share them with the world.
Wow, thank you so much, Union Bank, for what you're doing, and for joining us this morning as well, and talking about the UnionRise Challenge. And we'll be hearing all your stories as well as you send them in. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Yomi.
All right, we're going to take a quick break and be back with more.